Welcome back to Kingdom of Geekalon.
We're about to get this guy.
The Phoenix has been patiently patting this paper. He loves to pat it. It's a good paper. It's a good boy, and he gives it lots of pats. And this record proves it.
Oh, shoot.
You couldn't have heard a television or a video!
Well...
The defense has a point. Do you have an explanation for this, Mr. Solid?
No, I find it quite puzzling myself. Quite.
Quite!
Wait, I remember now.
Mr. Solid, the court would prefer to hear an accurate testimony from the very beginning. You fuck. These constant corrections are harming your credibility. That, and you seem rather distraught.
My apologies, Your Honor. It must have been the shock of finding the body.
That happened like 2 days ago. Get over it, Snowflake. Very well, Mr. Solid. Let's hear your testimony once more, please. Just gonna keep rolling with this, even though it's obvious you have no credibility. Hearing the time.
Actually, I didn't hear the time. I saw it.
Ha! Let go name.
There was a table clock in the apartment, wasn't there? Yeah, the murder weapon. The killer used it to hit the victim. What?
You gotta
I have
hear
to
the
go
whole
through
thing.
the whole thing.
Yeah.
Okay. That must have been what I saw. Oh,
Yeah, that was testimony, not cross-examination. You saw a clock. I guess that would explain it. The defense may cross-examine the witness. Gladly. Alright. Didn't hear the time, I saw it. There was a table clock in the apartment, wasn't there? Yeah, the murder weapon. The killer used it to hit the victim.
bruh.
What you thinking?
That's
What you thinking?
That's the murder weapon.
What you thinking?
What am I thinking?
The thinker?
Ah.
Wait just a moment. The murder weapon wasn't a clock. It was the statue. You fucking idiot. Now how is this supposed to be a clock, you stupid bitch, motherfucking stupid bitch, stupid
Look at this
fucking,
amazing.
fucking.
What? You and your objections and your evidence. Just who do you think you are?
A lawyer. Just answer the question, Mr. Solid.
Hey, I saw it there, okay? That's a clock.
Your Honor, if I may. Yes, Mr. Payne. God damn it. As the witness stated, this statue is indeed a clock.
What?
I didn't say it because I'm bad at my job. The neck is a switch. You just tilt it and it says the time out loud. As it doesn't look like a clock, I submitted it as a statue because I'm stupid. My apologies. I see. So the murder weapon was a table clock after all. Well, Mr. Wright, it appears that the witness's testimony was correct. This is a clock. Do you have any problems with this testimony?
Yes.
Yeah, because how did he see it? Your Honor, there's a gaping hole in the witness's testimony. The only way he could have known the weapon was a clock is to hold it in his hand. Yet the witness testified that he never entered the apartment. Clearly, a contradiction. Now that's a different game, Phoenix. Indeed.
Scott's just jamming out here.
The witness knew it was a clock because he...
Went into the apartment, but he also didn't. We can't say he knew the victim
No.
because we haven't proven that yet.
You're lying. You were inside the apartment on the day of the murder.
Oh yeah? Prove it! Prove I went in there!
I'll do better than that. I can prove you were the one who killed her! You struck her with the clock, and the shock of the blow triggered the clock's voice. That was the sound you heard. Order in the court. Intriguing. Please continue, Mr. Wright. Grabs popcorn, just No, grabs Bunch of Crunch. No, grabs soda. No, grabs all.
He's just a total junk food junkie.
This is his movies. He's got the foam finger.
He's like, I get paid to watch movies.
He's got a foam finger with every defense attorney and prosecutor's name on it with number 1, and he just switches them out. Woo!
Yeah.
Yes, Your Honor. See, this flashback proves it. Mr. Saw It. The sound must have left quite an impression on you. Understandable, since the murder weapon spoke just as you hit the victim because you thought it was possessed by a ghostie. That voice was burned into your mind. That's why you were so certain about the time. What's the meaning of this? This is all baseless conjecture. Baseless? Just look at the witness's face! Would the witness care to elaborate? Get ready to change that voice.
Oh yeah.
Did you strike the victim with the clock?
That day, I never. Look, the clock. I heard. No, what I mean, I saw. Ah! What?
Gross.
Shut up! I hate you. It was him. I tell you, I saw him.
I saw it.
He killed her, and he should burn. Give him death.
Well, now we know how to make your execution. Order in the court, I say. Your Honor, a moment, please. There isn't a shred of evidence supporting the defense's claims. Mr. Wright. Your Honor, you claim the sound the witness heard came from the clock. Do you have any evidence?
Oh boy.
I got this. The whole case is riding on this. I'd better think it through carefully.
Sound.
Your Honor, the sound Mr. Saw had heard was definitely this clock. A fact which is clear if you simply...
I mean, try sounding the clock makes the most sense.
Let's sound the clock now, here in this court. Your Honor, may I have the clock? I ask the court to listen very carefully. Beep. I think it's 8:25. That certainly is a strange way to announce the time. Well, he is the thinker after all. So, we've heard the clock. What are your conclusions, Mr. Wright? Mr. Payne, can you tell me what time it is now?
Ooh.
It's 11:25.
Damn.
As you can see, this clock is exactly 3 hours slow. Precisely the discrepancy between what Mr. Saw had heard and the actual time of death. Dab. So, Mr. Saw It, try to talk your way out of this one. Dab, dab.
You forgot one thing.
Uh-oh. What's he talking about now?
Well, it may seem like that clock is running 3 hours slow. It proves nothing! How do you know it was running 3 hours slow on the day of the murder? If you can't prove that, you don't have a case!
That's literally one point in all of the other points that I made. At the very least, this should say that we should extend this trial for more investigation. No, I have a meeting. He's right. How am I gonna prove that? Damn it! I was so close. Phoenix said it, swear. That
Oh.
wasn't in the original.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think they resubbed some stuff when they did the remastered version.
Okay.
I think it's kind of like how Dragon Ball Z, when it was first on Toonami, was like Vegeta saying, "Darn it, darn it, darn it." And it's like, that's so fucking hilarious now. Because even Goku says damn now.
Yeah.
It seems you lack the critical evidence to support your claim. Go. Yes, Your Honor. This means I cannot let you indict the witness. Unfortunately,
Ah,
Click.
I fucked up.
this ends the cross-examination of Mr. Frank Solid.
I come all the way down here to testify, and look what happens. You treat me like a criminal. A criminal!
A criminal!
Your lawyers are all slime.
I'm only 70% slime. Grr, I almost had him. Sorry, Larry. I failed you. There's nothing I can do about it now.
Not so fast, Mr. Solid. Mia can just step in.
Yeah, she's also a lawyer.
Yeah, that's true. Okay.
Mia, I mean Chief.
Listen up, Wright. Don't throw this one away. Not like this. Think!
But Chief, it's over. I can't prove the clock was slow the day of the murder. Nobody can prove that.
Well, yes. But that doesn't mean you can't still win. Try thinking out of the box.
But I'm a fan of it inside the box.
Don't waste time. Don't waste time doubting the facts. Assume the clock was 3 hours slow and think through it. Ask yourself, why was the clock 3 hours slow? Figure out the reason, and you'll have your proof. Right?
He said right.
Can you think of a reason as to why the clock would be 3 hours slow? I mean, I'm thinking when he hit it, like he fucked the clock up somehow. That's what I think.
I'm saying nothing because I've played this before.
That's true.
I'm just gonna vibe to this music. Look over everything very carefully.
Passport, United States of America. Right, from Paris.
The United States of Japamerica.
Okay.
Yeah, I think when they, because there's a lot of Japanese stuff later on in the game. Mm-hmm. So, but they wanted it to be in America for this one to make it easier for people to relate to.
Yeah.
So, if I remember
Your
correctly,
hamburgers, Apollo.
yeah, if I remember correctly, the woman I think it was a woman in charge of localizing this, essentially came up with a new backstory for this version of history,
Okay.
where Japan never entered World War II.
Okay.
Like, it never tried to become a conqueror. And so Japan and America became like buddies way quicker.
Oh.
And so like they just kind of like
Merged.
Okay. Like not merged, but like they took on a bunch of each other's culture, which is happening now, but like it just happened like way quicker. If I remember correctly. Feel free to correct me if I'm wrong.
Oh, backspace would be. Whoop. Okay. Oh, I'm not gonna say no.
Wait! Maybe I can prove it.
You must have evidence somewhere that can prove it, right? Find it and let them have it.
Okay, here.
And now let them have it. You can have it.
No! Take it away. Now let him have it. You can have it. Thanks! Well, Mr. Wright, you say the clock was already running slow on the day of the murder. Have you found evidence to support this claim?
No, I haven't.
Of course. There is a piece of evidence in the court record that can prove my claim beyond a doubt. You'll get your chance.
Huh, tough words. Let's see if you can pull this one off.
Okay. Pulls off a piece of his hair and pulled it off. There. All right. If you want me to help you talk through something, let me know.
Okay.
I'll be a springboard.
Okay.
Let me know what you're thinking.
That's like this ain't gonna do shit. That's just an item we have.
No, not until the game gets way more convoluted.
Yeah, okay, Cindy's autopsy. Alright, cause of death was... clock was running slow. Time of death, 4 to 5 p.m.
Alright.
Did she bring it with her when she was coming from Paris?
It's possible.
Yeah.
I mean, it seems possible. It seems small enough that it could be portable.
Yeah.
But it does say it's rather heavy.
Yes, that's true too. It is rather.
But I think you're on the right track with this.
Yeah, I think the blackout record it's presented itself completely in this. Like this has nothing to do with the clock anymore. The power of the two aren't related. So.
No, because that's battery operated.
Yeah. The autopsy report, we already know the time of her death, and we already know about the clock shenanigans. That doesn't count anymore. So it's got to be one of these two by process of elimination.
And we've already used the thinker.
So, yeah, we used the thinker already. It has to be something to do with the time.
Okay. The victim had just returned home from abroad the day before the murder. As we all know, the time difference between here and Paris is 9 hours. When it's 4 p.m. here, it's 1 a.m. the next day there. And that clock conveniently doesn't say a.m. or p.m.
Oh, nice.
The clock wasn't 3 hours slow, it was 9 hours fast. The victim hadn't reset her clock since returning home. That's why the time you heard when you struck her dead in her apartment was wrong. Although, to be fair, she also could have been, since she's a model, it's possible that maybe she was preparing for the trip, like she had a few days off before the trip, and so she was like, essentially, she set all her clocks to Paris time to kind of get herself on a schedule to maybe get past jet lag.
Yeah, but
I've done that before.
Yeah, but either way, yeah.
Proof enough for you, Mr. Saw It? Or should I say, Mr. Did It, a boom jam? Dab, dab, dab,
Mr. Wright
floss.
of Lady is dead.
Dab.
Please stop.
Dab. And he's dead. He is dead. He's dead. He's gone. He had a stroke. Order, I say, that man is dead. Jesus. Good Lord. Well, this case has certainly turned out differently than we all expected. A man died. Mr. Payne, your witness? Dead as fuck, Your Honor. He was arrested and it's been taken away, Your Honor.
Man, you suck at this.
They arrested a corpse. He's dead. Very well. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. I have to say, I'm impressed. I don't think I've ever seen someone complete a defense so quickly. And find the true culprit at the same time. Get used to it, Your Honor. It's the main thing of this game. A dab. Thank you, Your Honor. I just feel like Phoenix would be a person to dab today.
Yeah.
Like, because he's supposed to be, I think, like around like 25 or something.
Okay, yeah, I think he said 23.
23? Yeah, that makes about sense. So, like, just him being like, thanks, Your Honor. A dab. And, like, he does it poorly and, like, way too slowly. Essentially, I'm just saying he's me. But I intentionally do it really shitty.
Yeah,
At this point, this is only a formality, but, this court finds the defendant, Mr. Larry Butts, not a guilty. Throw the confetti.
What?
That's right, I like to have fun in my courtroom. Bailiff, clean that shit up.
A woman died.
We need that for next time. And with that, this court is adjourned. Like my confetti. Turns out that Frank Sawit was a common burglar. He posed as a newspaper salesman to check and see when people were out of the house. That day, when Larry went out to her apartment, the victim wasn't home. After he left, Mr. Sawit let himself in to do his dirty work. While he was searching her place, the victim returned. Flustered, Mr. Sawit grabbed the nearest blunt object he could find. Bloop, 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 bloop. I did it! Ooh, I still can't believe we won.
Right. Good job in there.
Right?
Congratulations.
Dab.
Right.
Thanks, Chief. I owe it all to you. Let's kiss.
Not at all, not at all. You fought your own battles in there.
So no kissing?
It's been a while since I've seen a trial on such a satisfying note.
I've never seen the Chief looking this happy. I want to sue him for her.
Oh my god.
I'll be her white knight and shining white knight. Her white knight and shining fedora. If she's this glad, imagine how hilarious. I'm just imagining Phoenix with his hair in a fedora.
No.
My life is over. Larry, you're supposed to be happy. What's wrong now? Oh, Nick. Don't worry about me. I'll be dead and gone soon.
What?
Good. Wait, no. I mean, bad.
Me.
Anytime I make a dead joke.
Yeah.
Larry, you're innocent. The case is closed. Mr. Sawit's the one getting put to the chair. But my Cindy Wendy's gone, man. Gone forever.
Are we just gonna assume anytime we win?
Yes.
Okay.
Larry, she was... nah, never mind.
Congratulations, Harry.
Harry?
Yes, you. I can practically see the headlines now. Harry Butts, innocent.
Patoosh.
Oh no.
Thanks. I really owe you one. We should kiss. Hey. I called first. I won't forget this ever. Let's celebrate. Dinner, movie, my treat.
You got over her, Cindy, quick.
I'm a hopeless romantic.
Oh no, I couldn't.
Hey, I was the one who got you off the hook. Where's my kiss, Larry? Oh, hey. Here, take this. It's a present.
A present? For me? Wait, wasn't this the evidence that...
Actually, I made this clock for her.
Oh no.
I made one for her and one for me.
Really? You made this. Well, thank you. I'll keep it as a memento.
Yo, Nick. Can you believe it? I was so into that chick. And she was just playing me for a fool.
What?
Don't that make you want to cry? Larry.
Are you so sure?
Excuse me?
What? I think she thought quite a lot of you, in her own way.
Nah, you don't gotta sympathize with me. It's okay.
Oh, I'm not just sympathizing, really. Isn't that right?
Right.
Don't you have something to show your friend? Take a shot every time Mia says, isn't that, like, right?
I like to think of it as this game's version of, my name's Larry Laugher.
Don't you have something to show to your friends? Something that proves how she felt about him?
Huh?
What?
We're
not done?
What the heck is she talking about?
Something that... yeah.
Take that! Check this out, Larry. Proof positive you weren't just some chump to her. Huh? What about that clock? This is the clock you made for her, Larry. And she took it with her when she traveled. Whatever. She probably just needed a clock, that's all. Kitty. Kitty face. You think so? It's a pretty heavy clock to take traveling. Like, how many clothes was she not allowed to take because of the carry-on weight limit? I mean, maybe she was going around that whole time without panties. I mean, that probably made the sugar daddy thing. I'm saying too much. Well, make of it what you will. Hey, Nick. I'm glad I asked you to be my lawyer. Really, I am. Thanks. Oh, that made him feel a little better. I'm gonna kill myself.
Oh, right? I hope you see the importance of evidence now. Also, hopefully you realize things change depending on how you look at them. People too.
Reality is subjective, right?
We never really know if our clients are guilty or innocent. All we can do is believe in them.
Maybe you don't, Mia, but this is a video game, so I'm pretty sure if I'm the protagonist, they're usually innocent.
Yeah, we're the hero.
Except for the, maybe one climactic time where it's like, oh, it's a twist, the main thing of the game is flipped on his head, woo!
Can't wait. And in order to believe in them, you have to believe in yourself. Right? Listen, learn, grow strong. Never let go of what you believe in. Never.
Why were you in a black void during those lines?
Well, I think our work here is done. Shall we be off?
Yeah, I guess so. Kiss maybe.
Say, how about dinner? On me?
Oh, I need new pants.
We'll drink a toast to the innocent butts.
There'll be some non-innocent butts after dinner.
Oh, speaking of Harry, you were saying part of why he became a lawyer was because of him.
Yeah, part at least.
You'll have to tell me more about it sometime. Maybe over drinks?
Night eyes on the beach. And so, my first trial came to a close. Larry slapped me on the back and said, "Gee, Nick, it's good to have friends." Alright, we have no face cam on this. I was freeze framing. But I'm pretty sure he's not going to pay us, unless you count the clock he gave Mia, and that's worth negative $50.
Ooh.
I didn't know it then. But that clock was soon going to be at the center of another innocent incident.
Oh no, Larry.
And my promise to tell the chief about me and Larry would be one promise that I wouldn't be able to keep.
Oh.
Dun dun dun.
Done.
The end.
I love this game. Friend,
Yeah!
New episode's been added.
Save your progress? Hell yes. And as we save, that will be the end of this episode 2.
All right. Thanks for tuning in to Lawyer the Game.
Mm-hmm.
This is great.
Yeah, I feel like we needed a break from a lot of like more control heavy games. Mm-hmm. Because we've been playing Doom, we've been playing Hitman. Honey Pop's not too control oriented, but you wanted a break from the cringe.
Yes, absolutely. This is perfect. I love this.
So I think I'm probably going to put this in between Doom sessions.
Okay, that sounds good.
Just something to throw it in.
Yeah, break it up a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So look forward to more of this, and if I did end up doing that, we will come back to Doom eventually. I eventually want this one to see Doom Eternal, and it's fucking zany, gory goodness.
It gets zany.
A little bit.
All right, hell yeah.
It has fun with it.
All right. See you guys next time.
Bye.